Outback in southwestern Australia. Hundreds of unbroken miles of remote desert scrubland as far as the eye can see. It's now January and midsummer temperatures are reaching as high as 47 degrees Celsius. Travelling in this region without adequate precautions could prove fatal. Birds in this region have no choice but to endure the severe heat and scorching breezes if they are to survive. It's here that the most sought after of the neophema parrots lives and thrives, the Scarlet-chested Parrot. Scarlet-chests are on most birdwatchers' dream list. Even the vast majority of local Australians have never seen one. They live and breed in the remotest parts of Australia's dry interior, are quiet and easily overlooked despite the male's brilliant plumage. Although primarily ground feeders, they often feed in low shrubs. This male is feeding on the fleshy pods of a mulga. Scientists speculate that scarlet-chested parrots obtain most of the moisture they need from eating plants or from drinking dew. They're often found many miles from any potential drinking water. Female scarlet-chests are similar in colour, but lack the brilliant red chest and cobalt blue head. For such a brilliantly coloured bird, scarlet-chests blend in well with their environment. With their leaf green coloured backs facing outwards, they can easily go undetected. It's only when viewed from the front that their beautiful underparts give them away. When coloured this brilliantly, care must be given to not remain in the open for long. When desert conditions become optimal, adults show an interest in breeding activity almost immediately. Although this particular tree doesn't hold any active nest, this is a typical nest hollow used by the species. Having fed earlier in the day, by noon this male scarlet-chested parrot faces oppressive heat. He's picked a prime spot, but now is not alone. Another male scarlet-chest has discovered this shady area as well. Having chased off the intruder, he now has this location to himself. Instinctively, he knows that the sand under the surface is several degrees cooler. In his self-dug burrow, he can now wait out the intense, relentless afternoon heat. He simply needs to shift the sand underneath him when needed to regulate the temperature. His colourful underparts are hidden in a way that makes him virtually undetectable to predators, as he waits for the coolness of the late afternoon to set in. When threatened by ground predators, he simply slips out of the cool hollow and waits until the coast is clear, then returns to his shady hollow. Scarlet-chested parrots are listed as rare and protected by the Australian government. Perhaps they are not so much rare, as they are difficult to see because of the remote habitat they frequent. No matter what the case, the joy of finding this elusive bird is indescribable, and will no doubt remain high on the lists of birders throughout the world for years to come.